Well, Courtney should just put her sunglasses on now. I think that's the first thing, right? We'll see. I feel like as I said, I feel like I watched a different movie than the rest of you, and I make fun of Joyce Brothers in this bit. So, maybe I'll be kicked off the show after this. But have
Never.
you ever met someone who tried too hard? This kind of person. Jason, you are the coolest and have the best hair and it's the smartest person I've ever met. Can we be friends? I want to be your best friend. Like, we can hang out all the time and do whatever you want to do. And I bought you a present. Please be my friend. I would describe someone like this as needy. Needy people aren't always bad, and they often have the best of intentions. They just try too hard and end up annoying the people they are and trying to impress. Love at stake is like hanging out with the neediest person you've ever met. Our movie is kind of like other famous movies, I promise. It does weird random things like Airplane and Naked Gun. It's got a scene where someone walks into an old house and then, surprise, it's a bar complete with a song in the background that sounds like it's from Caddyshack. Oh my god, did we mention there's scantily clad women wrestling in clam chowder? Isn't that hilarious? No, it actually wasn't hilarious, and I'm not even sure it was funny. I was glad not to be eating lunch during that period of the movie. Okay. Our movie, though, has people that you'd recognize from other things, and they were funny in those things. Like, did you see Bob and Doug McKenzie? We have one of those guys. And then there's that guy from HBO's Not Necessarily the News is the Judge. And there's that guy who was in the Police Academy movies. You like those, right? And one of those people in our film was nominated for a Golden Globe when she was a James Bond girl showing off her Golden Globes. And we have her show off her Golden Globes in every scene she's in. 12-year-old you would love that. Seeing all of those sort of famous people made me realize how much I liked them in other better projects. I just couldn't help but think you all were squandering a pretty good cast that deserved better. Yeah, but we wrote some really funny jokes. These were the funniest jokes we've ever come up with. In one scene, we have a guy farting, but he's farting in church. Isn't it funnier that he's farting in church?
Yes.
No one ever farts in church, right? And then there's another scene where a guy is made to fall in love with a turkey, and then he follows the turkey into an alley and has sex with it. He had sex with a turkey. Isn't that hilarious? I bet you've never seen a movie where someone has sex with a turkey. I have not ever seen a movie where people have sex with a turkey, but I'm not sure that scene was funny. Mostly I was just happy to not be eating while I watched it. Though I was a little angry with all of you, as I feel like you've probably ruined Thanksgiving for me forever. So thanks for that. Do you know those movies with zany plots, like where someone is trying to bulldoze the orphanage and only Mark Harmon can save them? Well, our movie does that too, but instead, our zany plan involves building a mall. Aren't we funny? It's like a commentary on late-stage capitalism, but we don't know how to be subtle or clever, so it's just there, but we tried. We should get points for trying. I will give you all the credit. You did technically make a movie. I was a little weirded out that it took place in Salem, Massachusetts at the end of November, and it looked like May outside, but creative license is a thing, I guess. We had a celebrity cameo, though. We promised Dr. Joyce Brothers a new VCR if she was in our movie for 3 minutes, and she was. People will still know who she was in 2024, right? She's so cool. And we made a Nixon reference. Nixon, he had been president just 15 years before we made this movie. How topical. Woo, please be my friend. I had forgotten Joyce Brothers existed until I saw your film, though apparently everyone else on this panel remembered her. I'm guessing Dr. Ruth was out of the price range for this film, and it was too early for Jerry Springer. Please like our movie. We even put boobs in it for you, Jason. Please. I will admit, I chuckled a couple of times, but overall, this was on par with The Killing Tree and Your Highness.
How dare you!
Courtney liked it, though, and I nailed it.
You've been put in the freezer, Jason. You're now officially in Chad's freezer.
I think that my plan is to vote.